What's up, guys? My name is Omarr, and today's topic is fatal police shootings. Now, recently there's been a lot of uproar about the shooting of unarmed men and women, specifically unarmed black people. And with the prevalence of cell phone cameras, there's been new light shed on a problem that's been going on for quite a long time. But as we try to address this issue, it's important that we recognize some of the parts of this problem that the camera might not capture. As it stands today, roughly 1 in 4 fatal police shootings involve someone that has severe untreated mental illness. That's 25%. And some studies put that number as high as 50%. And like I explained in the criminalization of mental illness video, police are often the first responders to mental health crises. And if someone with serious untreated mental illness is experiencing psychosis, paranoia, or acting bizarrely, sometimes it is indeed necessary for police to be part of that team that responds to the crisis. Because some people, not all people, not even most, but a small majority of people with untreated serious mental illness can have behaviors that manifest that are dangerous. But I think it puts police officers in a tough position to accurately assess what's going on, because they have to de-escalate the situation while at the same time maintaining the safety of everyone involved. Furthermore, some people with serious untreated mental illness cope with drugs or alcohol. And if you combine all those variables into a police encounter, that combination can be potentially fatal. So what do we do about it? This is a tough one. Well, the key to reducing and ultimately eliminating fatal police shootings is really just reducing the amount of interactions that people with serious mental illness have with police officers in the first place. This means being proactive about mental health and illness and stopping problems before they start. For one, we've got to increase funding for adequate mental health facilities, because more facilities provides better access to treatment. Better access to treatment means that there's less people running around with untreated serious mental illness. Also, we need more trained mental health professionals. There are simply not enough providers to meet the growing demand for mental health services. Furthermore, we should increase the use of assisted outpatient treatment. Assisted outpatient treatment, or AOT, regulates court-ordered mental health treatment for patients that are seen as high risk, patients that are constantly entering the criminal justice system, and patients that have multiple ED visits. It also ensures treatment for people that would voluntarily not do so themselves. Of course, there's so much more we can do, but I think those 3 things can significantly reduce the amount of interactions between people with serious untreated mental illness and the police. Because if we reduce the interactions, we will reduce the amount of fatal shootings, and we'll also reduce the overrepresentation of mentally ill people in our criminal justice system. And in my opinion, there's so much overlap with mental health and illness and so many of the issues that plague communities of color. And this issue with police shootings is no different. Now, what I'm saying is not trying to absolve police officers from any wrongdoing, because racial bias, assumed criminality, and a fear of black men has existed in this country for a very long time. It's the reason why 4 officers were acquitted of shooting an unarmed Amadou Diallo 41 times on his doorstep and killing him. These issues exist, and we've got to continue to fight for equality in our criminal justice system. But if you care about police shootings, I think it's important that you examine every variable that contributes to them. Because like I stated earlier, 25% of fatal police shootings involve someone with serious untreated mental illness. 25%, some studies say 50%. That's a lot. And if we address these issues, we could potentially reduce these numbers by at least a quarter. So, what can you do to help? A start could be to vote for legislators that support mental health funding. Furthermore, talk about mental health and illness the same way you would talk about any other ailment, because talking about it reduces stigma and increases participation in treatment for individuals and for families. I hope you enjoyed the info. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Later.